Hey, beautiful soul sisters and soul brothers. I just wanted to share a really cool tool that my husband uses and has shared with me to help move you from stress and anxiety and fear over into calm and centered and compassionate and kind and loving. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, but even beyond that, I noticed for my own self a few months ago, I started feeling and experiencing what I would understand to be a panic attack or an anxiety attack. I would just sometimes out of the blue be very stressed. My heart would race, my chest would feel tight, I'd feel nauseous, and just like fear took over. It was just like an automatic response, and I didn't know where it was coming from, and it really freaked me out. And so we need tools, you know, when our life is like that, when things are like that, and sometimes fear and stress comes upon us from a number of different reasons. What do we do? What do we do in that moment to manage it, to handle it, to get ourselves out of it? And so I want to share a tool called the Four Aces. You know, it's like you need some trump cards in your back pocket to pull out when you are stuck in a situation that you want to change. What do you do? So this mindset tool called the Four Aces, there's four A's. Each A stands for a letter in a word, an A word, and I want you to be able to spend a few seconds on each of these, 30 seconds to even a minute. So the first ACE is becoming aware. Become aware of what's around you. Wherever you're at, is a desk in front of you? Is there a floor beneath your feet? Is there a chair that you're sitting on? Is there a wall here supporting a roof over your head? Is there a tree outside that you could acknowledge? Is there a window keeping the cool air of the winter out or the warm air of the summer out? What is around you? Just stop and become aware. Is there a lamp providing a glow of light? So spend 30 seconds to a minute, even 10 seconds if that's all you have, on just becoming aware of what's around you in the room, in the car that you're in right now, wherever you happen to be. The second word is acknowledge. So you acknowledge that there is a wall there that is, again, supporting this roof over your head, supporting wherever you're at. Acknowledge that there is a chair underneath you holding you up and supporting you. Acknowledge the floor has been there this whole time. Acknowledge the tree is outside waiting for you to look at it and notice it. You finally noticed me. The wall may even say to you, you finally noticed me after all this time. So that's acknowledge. Then you go on to the next step, and the next step is to appreciate. You look at that wall and you say, I appreciate that you're there, that you and this wall behind me is holding this roof up over me, protecting me. And if you're in a car, you can say, I appreciate that this car is climate controlled and it's like cruising down the road, bringing me where I want to be or wherever I want to arrive. You appreciate that that tree stands out there every day waiting for you to recognize it, to appreciate that the beauty is there for you. Maybe it's your breath to be aware of and to acknowledge and to appreciate. A long, slow, deep breath in and say, I'm so grateful that I'm breathing right now. Do you feel your heart? Say, I am so grateful for every beat that you give me without me having to ask you for it. So again, we become aware of what's around us. We become aware of our breathing. We acknowledge that breath is supporting us, that this desk is supporting the computer in front of me. You appreciate. Say, thank you. I'm so grateful for my breath and my heartbeat and this chair that's supporting me and the desk. And then the last one is you recognize the aliveness. As as we know, everything is energy and vibration. Everything is at a subatomic, atomic level. Everything is just energy and vibration around us. Feel the energy of this chair supporting you. Feel the vibration. Feel the vibration of the desk in front of you. Feel the vibration of that tree that's outside. Feel your chest. With each breath in, feel the vibration in your chest. Feel your heartbeat, the vibration, the aliveness, the energy of it. All of this is energy around us, just here to support you in this very moment, exactly where you're at right now. If you're in a car, that was all put together for you to be moving from point A to point B, exactly for what you need in your life right now. And so when you think of spending 30 seconds to a minute on each of these, and you think, oh, become aware of what's around you, every little detail. Acknowledge it for what it's there for. Appreciate what it's doing for you. Maybe even just your breath, which is a huge thing. And recognize the energy, the aliveness that's all around you, just for you in this very moment to do what you need to do. And end with that. So there they are again, aware, become aware, acknowledge what's around you, appreciate why it's there for you, and feel the aliveness, feel it. Each step of this, of the 4 ACEs, is to take you a little deeper, to bring you back home, a little more centered within your own self. No matter what you're doing, stop yourself and go through each of these, even if you can only spend 10 seconds on each of the 4 ACEs. And remember, it's aware, acknowledge, appreciate, and aliveness. So I hope this helps. If you know of anyone who could benefit from an anti-anxiety stress tool in their life right now to move them away from that fear, stress, and worry to calm, loving, fearful, to move from fearful to fearless, please share this tool with them. My husband came up with it, and I feel like it's so amazing, and I've been using it more than I ever have lately, so I hope it benefits you too. Have a great day.